Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third week of the Rampage Gym2 update. I'm Corey Akers, and I'm going to tell you what's been going on this week with our update. So I'm in the middle lobby room right here. Behind me, that door straight back, that's a bathroom that goes into a little hallway, so there's two bathrooms. The back corner door over here, there's going to be our coach's office, and then this front door right here that's kind of halfway open, that's going to be a meeting conference room. And then on the back side of the camera, there are two offices right there, both of which are going to be rented out by Sam at Proactive Kinetics, and that's where I'm going to start with. So this week, Sam has gotten a bunch of her stuff moved in, so she can now officially treat patients here. And in fact, ironically, I've had a shoulder thing going on, and I actually signed up to have a meeting with her so she could look at my shoulder. And since that meeting, I'm now even more excited to have her here, right? So she's leasing this space out from us. And the fact that we are a gym and we have people that sometimes have aches and pains, and we now have someone right here in-house that can treat them, that's phenomenal. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see, other things are going on. It is a Sunday, a little before 7 a.m., and I'm headed over to do some more work on the new gym. And why? Why so early on a weekend when I could just do it later or during the week? Because when I start a project, it's all I can think about, and it just needs to get done. But also got some deadlines. So we have one more month before we have to start paying rent on the building. So we need to get this thing up and operational ASAP. And then this coming weekend, we're going on a town to Washington for a couple of days. So I'm gonna have a whole weekend where I can't be making any progress on it. And thus far, it's kind of been just a one-man show, only because if you don't have construction knowledge and, you know, can easily just do things with power tools and whatnot, then me having someone else do it is just me hand holding, and it actually slows the whole thing down. So up to this point, just putting wooden walls up, there hasn't been very much at all for somebody else to do. But once the walls get up, then I can have lots of extra hands painting and whatnot. And then whenever it's time to lay the flooring down, I can have extra hands help me lay the flooring. And then once we start getting equipment in, then people can help me assemble and organize equipment. So yeah, it's almost 7 in the morning and I've got some work to do. I bought a rower, so that's cool. Ultimately, the goal inside the gym from the cardio standpoint is, and I think it'll fit, 3 rowers, 3 bike ergs, 3 ski ergs. We'll see how that goes. I'm kind of thinking maybe with the bike ergs, they would maybe live in here, like maybe like up against this wall right here, because then that door goes to the gym. But I don't know, I'm unsure. Anyways, I'm buying almost everything new, but if I see a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace, I'm gonna jump on it. That rower was essentially brand new on Facebook, so good deal on that, so there's that. All right, inside the gym. So that's kind of what you guys probably came here for. Inside the gym, I finished putting all the walls up. So all the walls on both sides are 1/2-inch plywood, which is really great because now anything we want to mount to the wall that's not super heavy, we can just screw right into the wall. Don't have to find a stud, don't have to worry about that. So that's gonna be really good for belt, jump rope hangers, accessory hangers, clocks, shelves, things like that. So that's huge. Walls are up. And now paint has started. So we're gonna go inside so you can kind of see what the paint's looking like and where we're at. All right, so tried 3 different colors of gray. There's like 48 different colors of gray at Lowe's. And I don't really love any of them. They're all a little bit lighter than I thought. Ironically, the color that I really like almost already exists on the wall up here. Yeah, these are just a little too light. They're actually even lighter than they are on camera. So going to go and get something darker. There's what the color. Yeah, that works, that matches. But yeah, in the store, it looked like it was a little darker. So we're gonna change that up. So here's what we got going on. This wall, although it looks very black, it's a very dark gray. Honestly, it ended up being darker gray than I wanted because I had a couple different samples that I got from Lowe's, and I tried those last week. That might have been in the video, and they were all too light. Well, what I didn't want to do, I didn't want to have to drive to the paint store to get another darker sample, come over here, paint it, wait for it to dry, decide if I did or didn't like it, and then if so, go back to the paint store, get the paint, and then come back. So I decided I was just gonna get a darker gray and go with it. So I did. And it ended up being very close to black, but that's all right because we've got some other colors that offset it. So we have the Rampage teal turquoise up on the top, and that's going to go on this wall over here as well. All right. Oh, straighten this up. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is Custo. He did.
Thank you, my friend.
All of that. Yeah. If you need a painter, this is the guy.
Thank you, my friend.
So headed out of town tomorrow for the weekend. Not gonna have any time to paint until next week. So then that wall that isn't painted yet, that's gonna be blue. And then we're gonna do a cool little design on this very back wall over there behind that ladder. So it's just gonna go from gray, and then there's gonna be a big angled blue stripe, and then gray again, and then another blue stripe that actually cuts into the next wall. So two different walls will be sharing that stripe, if you will. You'll see it next week because hopefully I will get working on that, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's kind of where we are with that. Equipment is on the list to be ordered next week, and that's kind of where we are with things. All right, guys, thanks for watching.